And we got to do a game show this week where we had a group of about 30 people where we did the match game and the family feud, but not those because that would be copyright infringement. But we did something similar to those, and it was
family fight.
Right.
I was gonna say my favorite answer was name a place where you would wear your lucky underwear, and the answer she gave was funeral. And I thought about that for a while after, and I thought, was that to get a date because that's the dating pool of seniors, or was that to escape death? Also, I don't know. Why would you wear your lucky underwear at a funeral?
Yeah, it's basically the anti-bouquet of funerals. Do they throw the wreath at a funeral for? Is that how that works?
They should. They should start doing that.
It's a great answer. Like it really, it has me thinking about what lucky underwear can do for us.
That answer gets more brilliant the more you think about it, really.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I've been thinking about it a lot.
She had a hard time coming up with an answer right away. She was because first of all, she, was like, lucky underwear. And I was like, oh no, you don't have any lucky underwear? Oh, wait a minute. Is all of your underwear lucky underwear? Giggles. She loved it.
I bet.
Do any of you actually have a pair of lucky underwear?
No.
I don't either.
So...
I have a pair of underwear that literally say lucky on them. But they're not my lucky underwear.
So not to get too personal, but which cheek has which letters?
It's on the front. It's just like smallish on the front. It just says lucky.
Oh.
You bet.
Not like low front, like high front. In case you're picturing it in detail right now.
I'm not. I'm not.
I wasn't, but I am now.
Does it have an arrow pointing up?
Waistline.
I have a pair of underwear that I would wear on special occasions. You know, when I had a particular event or like show that I was going to be in, or if I had a special thing going on
Hot date
that I wanted. I mean, sometimes a date, absolutely. But it was more about knowing that I had these pair of boxer briefs on, and they were Alfred E. Newman briefs.
I don't know who that
so
is.
They just had Alfred E. Newman all over.
Is that the Mad magazine cartoon?
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. What? Me worry?
Was it like in the back? Was it one of those fold situations where, like, when your butt cheeks come together, it's a completely different picture?
Al Jaffe's classic butt folds? Absolutely. Yeah. No, that's
worst magazine ever.
That's another pair that I should probably try to get. Now, I say had because the last time I wore them was when I got into a bike accident and broke my ankle and ruined everybody's summer. So
they are not lucky then. Definitely not.
I mean, I will say there was a conversation. This is obviously things that I want people to know now. I don't know why. I will say that I had a moderately lucid conversation as I was being put under the anesthetics to go into the surgery for my ankle, where there was that fear that because they had put all of this stuff on my leg, that they were going to have to cut off these, these britches. And fortunately, the anesthesiologist was kind enough to give it a go without just chopping them off. And they were able to save the underwear.
Nice.
The leg was a complete loss, but the underwear.
That's what's important.
Yeah.
I mean, on the other hand, maybe they are lucky underwear because you didn't die.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And
true.
You have, as far as I know, full functioning of your leg back again.
That's 100% correct. And they were clean, so, my mom would be proud that I was wearing clean underwear when I got into an accident, which is always the fear that I think moms always have.
It's true.
And
now you say had, so they've disappeared? Like, have they migrated to somebody else? I
guess I was thinking, oh, geez, so like they like a fairy god underwear, they have fulfilled their a real Mary Poppins situation where they're like... That's a good question. I've not checked my drawer for my
Or
drawer.
your drawers?
Yeah, so I don't know if they're still there, but
Since that day, he's been wearing the same pair every day. He has no idea what's going on in that underwear drawer.
It's more hole. It's just the band, the elastic band now. The rest of it is just holes. So do
I
you
have,
have like more exciting like patterns? Like I'm very much a boring person when it comes to like underwear and socks. I have like just solid colors.
Oh no, I've got all sorts of stuff: mushrooms, bunny rabbits. I got the whole gambit. In fact, I probably have.
Including Gambit.
No, I don't have Gambit. But I just scaled down my underwear collection hugely and like got rid of like 100 pairs of underwear, and I still probably have 200 pairs of underwear. So for me, I don't need to replace them frequently because they're so diversified.
You wear them once a year.
Like,
I see.
honestly, for a woman, like I think a lot of it is like I buy a pair because I think they'll be comfortable and cute, and then they're not comfortable. They're
Or
like
cute.
nightmare torture devices. And so then I'm like, well, I will only save these for when I want to be really cute because they're so freaking uncomfortable. And so then I just keep acquiring uncomfortable underwear that I don't actually want to wear.
Well, you should stop shopping at painandpanties.com.
I know. No, I should really.
Hold on. What was that address again?
www.don'tdoit.com.
Oh, I've been to that site before.
Yeah.
It's no fun at all.
Just a big screen that says no.
Okay. I have a serious question for the three of you. And
Yay.
that question,
Is it underwear related?
It is not. This is a hard switch. When you have to make an important telephone call or a Zoom call or something like that, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say in advance? And why or why not?
I don't rehearse it, but I absolutely will write down bullet points.
You'll prepare.
Yeah, I prepare.
Yeah.
100%. Every time.
No, like looking in the mirror and being like, what my point is, Chad, is that blah, blah, blah.
No, because I will not do like, I won't do like conflict type or like, if it's that important, it won't be over the phone. I'll do it in writing first. I'll do it in
her lucky underwear. And
I like to craft my messages very thoughtfully and specifically. And so I don't trust myself to do that as well in person, like, in real time. I like to craft those in advance and make sure that they're edited and revised and really well done.
So it's usually an in-person conversation for me. And I don't, sometimes I will by myself, kind of, not necessarily, I guess, rehearse, but like go through the points that I want to make if I need to. I mean, the conversation will never go how I picture it going, because that's just human nature.
I intend to. I have these loose bullet points in my brain, but I don't actually follow through with any of it. Generally, I just sort of find the conversation or find the words that I need to as I go along. I will not claim that is a perfect approach or philosophy. However, that just tends to be the way that I handle things. I will say that whenever I have to change my outgoing phone message, like at work, that I will do it and then do it again and then do it 30 more times, because I will either stumble over the slightest little syllable or I will take on this really weird tone in my voice. And so I'm just so dissatisfied with it that I will usually get through it one time, stumble, and then just a little bit. And if I'd accepted that first effort, I'd be done. But then I take the rest of my vacation time to perfect my outgoing message. And then I change it back.
When I leave my outgoing message, it's very easy because I'm just like, hi, you've reached John. I will literally never check these, so send me an email or a text. I hate checking voicemails, and I will do it maybe once 3 weeks or so.
I don't check them unless I get a notification that I got one. Like, Then I'll
Yeah.
check immediately and handle that one.
And then when I check, there are like 14 of them, and 13 of them are spam. So
I don't think I get 14 voicemails in a year.
wow. Well, I'm a very important person.
Yeah, that's what I'm always calling John. You know,
I do check voicemails, but I don't. It depends. I would say the majority of my voicemails are usually from my folks, and I will more often than not just call them back later, whether I've listened to the voicemail or not.
Because you know they're going to just repeat all of that information anyway when they talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. So most of the time I don't answer immediately all the time because I don't want to set a precedent of like that I'm available all the time, even though we technically are.
I don't want them to think I want to talk to them.
Because I do like talking to them, but a lot of times their information is usually surrounding things and people in the small town in which they live that have zero bearing on my life. And I don't know these people, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's either that or it's technical support.
You guys remember answering machines and how crazy people used to leave messages, or like how crazy the like answering machine recordings would be?
Oh yeah.
I used to do cool ones. I don't remember them all the way anymore, but like I remember for a good portion I had one that was like, "You called my phone, but nobody's home," and then I had a whole bunch of lyrics in there, and then it was like, "Wait for the don't," and then it was like, beep. That and like, so they had to hear the whole like music up to that point, which probably annoyed people enough to hang up at that point. But I did a Britney Spears one at one point. I did musical answering machine messages. Yeah.
There is literally nothing stopping us from doing that exact same thing on our voicemails today. So I don't know what it is about that particular point in time where we did that, because you could do that. You could leave that.
There was something more kitschy about an answering machine than phone calls, I feel like. There was like something inherently tacky about answering machines, the device, I feel like back then, that you could like be a little playful with them. I don't know. Now, nobody wants to. There's no time for such things then. They were like novel and fun, you know, and now it's like, if I'm even calling, I'm annoyed, you know?
Maybe that's what I need to do.
Oh, you need to change it from text me to, make them want to text you. Yeah. So I would do that, but I would do it in the style of the Jetsons, where it would say, "You have reached the automatic phone messaging of Jason Keyser." And I still have, there's a couple people that I've known for a while, that is how they will say hello to me when I run into them in daily life. Yeah.
Hi, Tim. Good morning.
Good morning, Tim.
I don't see no Tim.
There he is right now.
Coming. That might be
here.
A feature of your phone that it.
Yeah.
Do you have the Tim blocker? Are you paying for a Tim blocker on your phone?
Yeah, I got a Tim blocker on my phone.
Aww.
Just kidding. Why is it doing that though? Why can't I see Tim?
I had to disable my Tim blocker.
I'm starting to have a little bit more faith in myself as a writer, so it's good.
Good for you. You deserve it. You deserve to believe in yourself because you got the goods.
Thank you. As my my mug would tell, maybe I'm just listening to my mug too much. Oh.
I can't see it. What does it say? You're so tiny.
Brilliant, bold, badass. I think I read that right.
Yeah, you only missed 3 words, which were the word "be" before all of them.
Oh.
Be brilliant, be bold, be badass.
Oh, I didn't see the bees. Do I have my bee blocker on?
You rarely ever see the bees. You only hear them coming.
Oh.
In fact, they're in the lobby of this chat right now.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, are there any words that have a silent B at the beginning? I know there's tons on the ends of words, like a plum and thumb and...
I don't think it works like that.
Yeah, that's not how English works.
If you flip and rotate the B, you get a P, and there are silent Ps.
You are playing with fire this morning. You're destroying the entire English language. All we have to do is flip the finger up. That's how you avoid the Tim blocker.